Yeah. Well, I started taking piano lessons when I was little. When I was like 7 or so. When I got into middle school and high school, I started playing jazz more. Um, Not to come off as too cool or anything, but I play trombone as well. There was like this like student run jazz like group at my high school. The piano player and it was like really good, and the drummer and the guitar player were great. And I always wanted to play with them, but also like I knew I wasn't like the best piano player and I wasn't like the best singer. So I was like, if I write songs, then they have to play with me because then I'm like a crucial part of it. And then senior year, like I kind of written songs on my own and they were really crappy, but I'd never like shared them with the other guys. But like I wrote this one song one night where I was like, I think this is like legitimately good. Um, and the next day we had this like I used to like organize this open mic thing at my school that we would have every few months. So the next day we had that. So that morning, like I taught them the song, and then that afternoon we like played it, and it went well. And then like a few months later, we played it at like the talent show, and we won. Um, I try to mostly do like character type songs. I realized recently that like a few months ago, pretty much all my songs are about people not talking. Like there's something that needs to be said. I've never been very good at like writing very personal lyrics, and it's like writing about someone who's in a different circumstance who might be like feeling the same things or like experiencing some version of the same thing as me. That's what I do. Well, I do a decent amount of just like normal writing as well, just like fiction. So I write like comedy and stuff. So I it's like a lot of time. I feel like most of my writing is about characters, like especially like the comedy I write. I think I'm pretty good at like identifying a feeling within myself and like identifying like what is universal about that or what is less specific to me or is what can be applied to other people. This is not at all related to my process, and this is going to sound pretentious, but I'm taking this Dostoevsky class right now, and which is nothing to do with how I write, but like his big thing is basically people getting in their own way, and I think that's everyone at some point in their life does it, and like for some people it's like it has huge consequences, and for some people it doesn't. And I think I was very shy growing up, and I think I was in my own way a lot. Writing in any way, but songwriting, I think it's just like because you're just sitting, like at a piano or with a guitar for like several hours at a time, just trying to figure out a song. Uh, Unless like you get it right away, in which case I'm not like that. But no, it's sort of like meditation because it's just like, well, you have to think about this one thing for 3 hours. It's a way for me to like kind of interrogate my own feelings and assumptions in like, but still in a way where I'm kind of tricking myself into thinking I'm doing something else. I think it's been more helpful than not for like figuring out like, oh, well, just like if you write about other people or write about characters, it's like you realize like how you know very complicated everyone's inner lives are. It's like it makes you a different person, I think, and it makes certain things easier and certain things harder with socializing. But I think it definitely makes certain things easier when you're always thinking about like, oh well, they think like I said this and they think this about me. It's like they do not give a shit. They're not even paying attention, So I think in that way it was very helpful for me.